It's Saturday morning, November 8th, the year of our Lord 2025. You're locked into doing lives on the Let's Not Do This podcast. You got the big O, Leon Oliver, sitting alongside two of the unwisest men in America, Chris Green and Scotty Too Hottie. Gentlemen, how are you this morning?
Feeling good, relaxed, back from vacation. Where are your glasses? You look stupid.
Well, if you were watching the show while you were on vacation, which you should have, which everyone should, like and subscribe, make sure to be a friend and tell a friend, you would know that I broke my glasses. Trying to shred documents like the end of Rich Rod's first tenure at West Virginia, and dropped my glasses and took a step backwards, and we heard that sweet, sweet crunch. So yeah, we are sans glasses right now for a little bit. So, and I also look like I'm being interrogated after like a murder in 1952 with how my lighting is right now. So I got that going for me. But hey, we're
snitch on everybody.
Oh, without a doubt, I will sell you out without a doubt. I will dime everyone. Give me the money, I'll sign the deal. I am not meant for what is it, Omerta, the code of the mafia. No, I'll sell everyone out. I'll sell myself out if you pay me enough. I don't care. But yeah, we're here. We're locked in. Coming off interesting week of midweek football. That Broncos Raiders game Thursday night, just absolutely disgusting. Sky, did you watch that whole game?
I tried to. I was kind of dozing in and out watching that terrible game. Bo Nix is not good.
When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. And he was off. And Gio said, "You know what, sir? You're playing badly. I will join you." I saw a meme going around of both quarterbacks with their helmets turned around backwards. That's how they were passing. I mean, yeah, it was ridiculous. Star of that game, A.J. Cole, a proud Wolfpacker there for a former NC State guy. Yeah, hell of a punter. When your punter is your best player, that says a lot.
To the best punch you'll see, and then the Broncos punter kept shanking everything. I don't know what was going on.
It was awful. May I never have to watch Broncos Raiders on Thursday night again. That was absolutely terrible. But hey, we're back. We're ready. We got some picks lined up. Big games this week. We got Oregon making a trip to Iowa City, taking on the Hawkeyes. One of us has that on the card. We got a huge one in the Big 12, BYU and Texas Tech. The Mormons are going to see what a lot of drunken rednecks in West Texas that have money all of a sudden are going to do. Maybe tortillas will be flying around there. And we got our Underdog Parlay and everything too. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's take a look at these records first, and shield your eyes. If you have young children, you may want to tell them to leave the room right now because it ain't good. Scotty, you are leading the way right now in college football at 29-23 on the year after getting your win. What was it on Friday night? What'd you have Friday?
Tulane plus 3.5.
Not bad at all there. Chris picking up a win as well, I think. Yeah. Who did Chris have?
USC. Y'all went against each other.
Yeah, that's what I have for giving faith to Northwestern. Damn smart kids.
You probably just faded Chris.
It's usually my plane of thought there. Chris, 24-26, got the two pushes, and now I'm bringing up the rear at 23 and 29. But hey, nice guys finished last. And I surely am finishing last right now. Overall in the National Football League, both of you guys tied there at 18 and 20. Bo Nix did not hit his passing prop for me. He was quite terrible. So I am 16-21 and 1 in the National Football League. You add these numbers together, and it gets even worse for me as I'm bringing up the rear at 39-50 and 1. You never want to see a 50 burger in the loss column there. I'm kind of like the Colorado Rockies. And then you were 42, 46 and 2. Yeah, we're not far off.
I was gonna say we're not alone in this either. The VSiN, there's they talk about the circa millions where like all the pro bettors get in. Winner gets $1 million.
No, they're getting smoked this year.
Yeah, they're not doing that good either. I think the 15th place guy is like under 500. So yeah,
bad times all around here. Let's see, can we change the mojo up with our picks this week? Brought to you by absolutely no one. These Picks brought to you by No One. If you want to sponsor that or anything on this show, you can send an email to info@letsnotdothispodcast.com and help us help you, help us help you. We like money. You like money. Let's make it together. All right, let's take a look here. Who wants to go first with their college football picks this week?
I'll do it because I don't remember what games I have.
Oh, that's a promising start there. And I'm losing to this show. Jesus Christ, superstar. All right, let's get into it.
It's a beautiful thing.
Ohio State on the road at Purdue. Purdue has broken many of a dream of a top-ranked team, but we'll see what happens this week. Buckeyes 8-0, Boilermakers 2-7, 1 o'clock on the illustrious Big Ten Network. Hey, you folks with YouTube TV might actually be able to see this one. Ohio State laying the 29.5, and the total set at 49.5. What you got here, Christopher?
I don't remember what I was thinking when I picked this game, but Ohio State is the best team in the country. Should go out pretty early and beat the absolute dog shit out of them and probably lay off the gas in the second half. So give me Purdue plus 29.5.
I actually don't hate that. I mean, obviously, I was looking at the total on this, but if Ohio State opens things up, they can get this total by themselves. I just don't think Purdue's going to do anything at all offensively. I think when I saw yesterday, Purdue's team total was at 9.5, which was interesting to me. I was thinking about taking the under on that, but I did get burned with Ohio State. That late turnover against Penn State last week led to that second touchdown. So Penn State hit their over. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to take the under on the Purdue team total, but yeah, I think Ohio State may play with their food a little bit in the second half. I don't hate your pick there.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess Purdue plus the points, but
it's a lot of points.
Yeah,
I'm not, especially with that total. I'm not touching this game.
Didn't this one move a little bit? Wasn't that like at 28 or so earlier in the week? Did it move to like 30 and then it came back down like overnight to 29?
That's what it looks like.
It seems like water is finding its level. It's settling into like right about where it needs to be, just enough where if you got tremendous faith in the Buckeyes, you'll take it. But that is laying a lot of points on the road in a sleepy 1 o'clock game. And I'm sure that will be sparsely attended, except for Ohio State fans who want cheap tickets.
Question: since I was not on the show on Wednesday and was too drunk to watch the show on Wednesday. Did y'all? Where are we getting the lines right now?
Still getting them
talk about the ESPN?
Yeah. We talked about ESPN bet going the way to Dodo come December the 1st. Penn breaking off their deal 8 years early and signing a deal with Score. ESPN will be getting their stats and lines and everything from DraftKings effective December 1st. So I still just pulled it from ESPN, what they have on their site, but of course we'll shop for the best line.
Cool.
All
so
right.
Somebody sponsors us.
Yes. Until someone does Hard Rock, I'm looking at you, or DraftKings or whoever.
Not Hard Rock.
Come on, Fanatics.
Hard Rock's about. I think Hard Rock's about to be the next ESPN bet, except for in Florida.
Yeah. It's tough to gain market share if you're not FanDuel or DraftKings right now. There's just already established brands in the market, and it's hard to break into. And you spend so much on free bets and teasers and subsidiary and all kinds of. You market yourself into bankruptcy essentially. So yeah. All right, Chris, going with the Boilermakers plus the 29.5 there. Next up on your card, I believe, Scotty, you have this one too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so a little Big Ten showdown here, 3:30 on CBS, America's most watched network. You got Oregon traveling to Iowa City, taking on the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes 6-2, Ducks 7-1. Oregon laying the 6.5, total at 42.5. And I believe there is a little bit of wintry weather. I don't think it's snow or anything, but I think it's like some really cold, freezing rain supposed to be the mix. It should be some weather conditions. But of course, Oregon from the Pacific Northwest, nothing they're not a stranger to, but we'll see. Chris, lead the way.
Yeah. Oregon has a very good defense. Iowa always has a good defense. And Iowa's offense still sucks, no matter what anybody says this year. Give me the under 42.5. I can see Oregon winning this game 21-0.
Okay. I don't hate that under there. Oregon under. I mean, Iowa unders have not been the automatic W as they were the last few years, but yeah, not a bad play.
Bringing it back today.
Bring it back. What say
Yeah,
you, Scotty?
I don't disagree with the under. That's not what I'm betting. I do disagree with the Oregon 21-0. I'm actually taking Iowa to cover the 6.5. I think they have a chance to win this game outright.
Whoa.
Can't really use the transitive property in football, but most of these teams posted Indiana. Iowa played Indiana much tougher than Oregon did. Oregon has Dante Moore. He's supposed to be the first or second quarterback drafted in the draft this year, but I haven't watched a whole lot of Oregon. But when I do watch them, I just haven't seen it out of Dante Moore. He's fine, but he hasn't looked like this great quarterback that everybody says he is. And then Oregon, this is a style of game that I don't think they're going to want to be in. Iowa's going to run the ball, play physical, play defense. Oregon traveling to Iowa. You mentioned the weather. It's supposed to be rainy. I don't know how cold it's going to get, if there's going to be enough for freezing rain or any of that. But either way, probably a sloppy game. Yeah, and I just don't think Oregon's going to have a lot of fun. I don't think they're really going to want to be out there. There's a chance that Oregon's talent just takes over, but yeah, I do, and also I think Gronowski, quarterback for Iowa, who isn't great throwing the ball, but I think his rushing is going to be pretty effective against Oregon. So yeah, I think Iowa's live, and I think either way they keep it close and cover this 6.5.
This has been a trendy upset pick for a lot of people there. I mean, you make the trip to Kinnick Stadium. It's always a tough place to try to get a win. They have a great home atmosphere there. And you add in weather in Oregon. You're right. If Iowa can play their game and slow this thing down a little bit, make it a street fight, I don't know if Oregon necessarily wants to get into that street fight. So yeah, it could be a spot where they can catch them. I don't hate taking the points with the Hawkeyes there. All right, next up on your card, Chris. I believe all three of us have this game, though. Yep. So college game day in West Texas right now, over in the beautiful sand-swept town of Lubbock. They're 3:30 on ABC, the number 7 team in the country, BYU, in town taking on Texas Tech. By the way, those Texas Tech uniforms, new this week. Those are the iced, I think they call them iced or iced out, whatever. Essentially, they did it in partnership with Patrick Mahomes on this one there. The dusty promotional picture there. Same thing going back real quick to the Oregon game. New uniforms this week for them as well. Dusty promotional picture with him deciding he's going to stomp a Hawkeye. So, yeah, Peter, go ahead and give him a call. But, yeah. 8-1 are the Red Raiders there. The line is at 11.5. Texas Tech laying the points at home. Total set at 51.5. Chris, you go first, sir.
Yeah, BYU has been disrespected all year, mostly by me. But it seems like Vegas is disrespecting the fuck out of them today as well. So for that, I am taking Texas Tech in a blowout. Give me Texas Tech minus 11.5.
Really? The Red Raiders to cover the 11.5 at home. Wow. Okay.
I don't like agreeing with you, but that's where I am going to. I said it last week. I picked them, Texas Tech, to cover a big number. I thought they were going to come out to prove they're still one of the best teams in the nation. I think they're one of the top 3 teams in the nation still. I think they're better than BYU. BYU is not the 7th best team in the nation, even though they have been playing well all year. But I just think Texas Tech is pretty much better everywhere, except for BYU does have a good run game. But Texas Tech, number 1 run defense in the nation, they're going to shut that run game down. They're going to come out to prove that they still are one of those teams that are championship contenders. Their quarterback, I think they have the better passing game. Baron Morton for Texas Tech is number 1 in the Big 12 in yards per pass. And then BYU quarterback, Bear, stupid name, Bear Bachmeier.
Yeah.
Having a good year for a freshman, but this is a different animal. He went to Arizona, who has a sneaky, decent defense. It's not what you really think of Arizona, but he struggled at Arizona. Now you're playing at Texas Tech. Yeah, man, I think Texas Tech is going to be on a mission at home. As long as its tortillas stay off the field and doesn't cause them any big penalties, yeah, I'd see Texas Tech winning this by at least 2 touchdowns.
I have College Game Day up on my screen, and as we got into this game, and in the background a little bit when they showed the wide shot, you can see some tortillas flying around there. So I'm
Oh, is
sure
that
the
where they're at?
liquor. Yeah, they're at Texas
Oh,
Tech.
yeah.
Yeah, College Game Day's there. So I'm sure
3
the
touchdowns.
tortillas and the and the Boone's Farm and the Mad Dog and everything is flown around out there in West Texas, the Bush Lights and everything. But listen, this BYU team does not get blown out. BYU is 19-2 in their last 21 games under Kalani Sitake. Also, they're built to play close games. They're built for a street fight, and that's where they're going to have to make this. LJ Martin, their star running back, is going to play. That really sets up a situation with him. Plus, they're coming off the bye as well. They've had rest. They've had a chance to study this team. They have a +10 turnover margin, which is one of the best in the country there. And they want to slow this thing down. They play about 67 snaps a game. Texas Tech plays 74. So they can grind that tempo down a little bit, run that ball a little bit. They don't turn the ball over. If they can extend drives, keep it going on third down, I think that's an opportunity there for them to not just cover this thing, but to pull off a win here. The big thing is, though, Texas Tech does have the best rush defense in the country. They're giving up like 74 yards a game or something like that. BYU is averaging 216 on the ground, with LJ Martin averaging 99 yards a game. And Texas Tech has only given up 5 rushing touchdowns all season. So to see their rushing attack against that stout rush defense, that's going to be something to really take into account and see here. Also, BYU has 34 interceptions over their last 21 games, and their senior safety Tanner Wall has 5 picks on the year this year. So you got a ball hawking defense, and you just don't see a top 10 team getting double digits very, very often. I like this at 10.5. There was some talk amongst the people it might drop to 9.5. The fact that this thing has gone the other way and gone to 11.5, I love it. Let the public money come in on Texas Tech all day. I'm riding with the Cougs. Give me the Cougs plus the 11.5 here.
It's not public money. It's smart money. That's why that line keeps moving.
Okay. Well, we'll see. All right. That's so I got BYU plus the points. Both of you guys are on Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Your podcast name is ridiculous. Thank you, Long Money Larry.
Hilarious.
That's just hilarious, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
Get your glasses. You got to get your glasses.
What does that say?
It says hilarious, not ridiculous. And
I said
DK
it-
has a boost
oh,
for this
yeah.
game, so yeah,
Yeah.
go on DK and play your boost on the college game day matchup here.
Listen. I don't have my glasses. Also, I'm drinking Elijah Craig at
Jeez,
9:18.
You were getting water, you idiot.
man.
This is water for me. Okay. This is 80
Insane.
proof. This might as well be water. I believe all the taps in the state of Kentucky just pour Elijah Craig out.
Me and Chris are drinking coffee like regular people. So
What? I didn't have a chance to get up to go to my local coffee shop, so this is where we are. All right, you know what, Scotty, for that comment, you're going next here on your card. So
I got one game left. So
yeah, we already got you on that one. So next up on your card, you got Alabama and LSU. This game, not exactly the same profile as it's been in past games. You got Bama laying the 10.5 at home, 49.5. I wonder will Kalen DeBoer be rocking the black hoodie of death again on the sideline as he likes to wear. What say you?
do you have this game?
I don't believe I do.
I'm just asking. I'm the only one that played this. All right,
Yeah.
I'm just checking to see if there was an 11 out there for LSU. Yeah. Also, I gave you BYU plus 12.5. Bet Rivers has that.
Bet
They also
Rivers,
have-
you're my friend.
Yeah, they seem to like our picks, or maybe they don't like them. I don't know. But yeah, I'm taking LSU. Rivers also has it at plus 11. My hit rate betting against Bama has not been great. Bama's also 4-0 against the spread at home this year. So why not take LSU? Brian Kelly gone. Immediate boost to that locker room. The vibes are a lot better. I forget who was talking about that. Like, not one player has ever said anything positive about Brian Kelly. So him gone, his play calling was shit. Anyways, yeah, and when teams have their head coach get fired in the middle of the season, that first game back, they perform. They get a little bump. They play really well. So I think that's going to happen here. And now this is LSU's Super Bowl. Brian Kelly gone. They're probably very pumped up, playing freely. That defense is better. And I think we actually start to see the LSU team that we thought we were going to see. I don't. I'm not going to say they win this game, but I think this is going to be a fun one. I think LSU keeps it close. That defense plays well. I think Nussmeier scores enough points to make this a close one and cover that 10.5/11 points for LSU.
I don't have this game on my card. I do have this game in a couple of parlays that I put down where I took the over on this one. I feel like LSU, as you mentioned, could open things up a little bit offensively. And you're right. Brian Kelly, no one is rallying the troops for that guy. I'm sure he will coach again somewhere just because, I mean, look at the track record. But yeah, he ain't exactly the most liked guy in the world. But you mentioned, teams playing better after you fire a coach. You get that dead cat bounce, which – I didn't know what dead cat bounce came from. Do you know where that comes from?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell us.
Yes, Wall Street in the 80s when a stock dropped and then you saw it go up a little bit, maybe it dropped 10 points and then go up 3 and before it drops back down again. Someone said back today, even a dead cat bounces if you drop it from high enough. Thus the term dead cat bounce. So yeah, we can see a little dead cat bounce because these cats are dead in LSU. I think they lose this game. I'm not sure about the cover, but I love the over in this game here. I think we can see a lot of points in this one in T-Town on a Saturday night. So I have the over in a couple parlays.
Yeah, I don't hate the over.
I am rooting wholeheartedly for LSU. Let's start this SEC cannibalization. Get all these overrated teams out of the top 10. Make way for the UVA Cavaliers.
You're losing to Wake Forest today, so
yeah. All right.
One thing I think is funny about this game is the people on Reddit and Twitter follow plane routes to try to figure out who's searching where.
Flight tracker.
Somebody put out that there's a bunch of planes, or there's a plane going back and forth from LSU to Alabama, trying to make some connections to Nick Saban for LSU.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you idiot. There's a game there. They're playing Bama.
Remember in the Blind Side when Nick Saban was coaching at Alabama in real life but then during the movie, it was portrayed during his time at LSU when he was recruiting Michael Orr. He wouldn't even wear LSU stuff in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's coaching at a different school then, but still, I don't think he's going back to Baton Rouge anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, you never know. It's like Ben Affleck in that one movie where he wouldn't wear a Yankee hat. So
what was it? Gone Girl? Was it Gone Girl? Yeah, he wore a Mets hat. I think he held up filming for like a week over a goddamn hat. Like, really? Like, give the guy like a black Yankees hat. Go Negro League or something, Like, what was it? Wasn't there a Cubans team in New York in the Negro League?
I don't think he'd wear that. I don't think he'd wear that either.
Yeah. Oh man, I had a black Yankees starter jacket actually back in the day. Wall Street in the 80s doing a different kind of lines. Thus the name of the show, my friend, doing lines. All right, let's get into my card here. Georgia, the Battle of the Bulldogs. I guarantee you the Bulldogs win this game. I guarantee this. This much I can prove. Georgia 7-1 on the road, taking on 5-4 Mississippi State. Georgia laying 9.5, total set at 56.5 noon on ESPN. Barstool, I'm sorry, I forgot to put that your Barstool college game day show, whatever you want to call it, is in Stark Vegas for this game. I would feel a lot better about Blake Shapen and his Bulldogs pulling off this upset if this was a night game. But they're going to be liquored up. down there. Of course, it's always a great crowd. And you go back and look at Mississippi State; they may be the best 5-4 team that we've seen it sometime. They've been in nearly every game this year. They took Texas to the wire. Bad news for them. Brandon Walker was running up and down the sideline trying to get to the end zone, and then it all fell apart right there. Well, Brandon Walker's back in Starkville. He's the mush for you guys right now. I'm staying away from the spread straight up and the total on this. You know where I'm going, Scotty. I'm taking Georgia in the second half on this game. This is 2 weeks in a row. I'm going with the Bulldogs in the second half, minus 4.5. I got that at 105 yesterday on Caesars. When I locked that one in, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Is there another number out there? You let me know right now on that, Scotty. But that's where I'm going with Georgia.
Looks like it's 5.5 now. Let me see if there's
Okay.
any fours.
Well,
Yeah,
fine.
it's 5.5.
For the show, I'll take it to 5.5 in the second half. They're the best second half team in the country. They'll play with their food a little bit in the first half, but after halftime and the halftime adjustment is a myth. There's not really a lot of time for that. Whatever it is, they turn it on. And if you're looking at trying to build a little legs here with some bridges, maybe a Mississippi State first half, Georgia third quarter. I can see
Too
that.
much. Be simple. Just do two. Third quarter.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Do second half. First half,
Kirby-
Mississippi State.
Kirby-
Georgia,
Yeah.
second half.
Kirby Smart is phenomenal in that third quarter, though. That's when the dogs come to life there. So I really
Quarter
like
bets are losing bets because if the other team gets the ball first, has a long drive and scores, you're pretty much screwed.
Hey, I like to live dangerously. All right. Speaking of living dangerously, Mississippi State is 0-8 against the spread in conference play when coming off of an upset win. They beat Arkansas in Fayetteville last week, 38-35. It was an upset just from a betting standpoint. Classic letdown spot here. Then you go and you look, you lose to Tennessee in overtime. You lose to Florida. To Texas in overtime. You lose to Florida. Florida still fired their coach after that. These guys don't quit, but they don't finish games for Mississippi State. So, yeah, give me Georgia minus the 5.5 in the second half. By the way, Kirby Smart, 5-2 in Stark Vegas. He may as well run for mayor there.
Yeah, I still think this Georgia team is overrated. I might bet Mississippi State here. We'll see. That's a lot of points too. But Georgia's defense, man, they're just not that good.
By the way, I saw a stat. Barstool was clowning Brandon Walker. He is 46 years old, and I believe during his lifetime, Mississippi State has one win over Georgia in that entire time. Now,
only 46.
It's got the Myron Mixon hair, but
He's at least a Mississippi State fan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So one win in 46 years over Georgia. Now, albeit the SEC with their schedule and stuff, even before this recent wave of expansion, they don't play every year and everything, but still 46 years without being a team. You can go ahead and add 47 to that one now.
5.5 point for Mississippi State. I'm not somebody that likes to pay a lot of juice, but if you are somebody that does, getting up to that 10-point number, I think isn't a terrible idea. So, yeah.
Not bad.
So, yeah.
Depending on
if you like to buy
where you can
points,
get that.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Go Mississippi State. Upset alert. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
I wonder did that make anyone's upset card this week. We'll have to see for our parlay of the week here.
No.
Next up, this is a phenomenal basketball game. Hey, a pretty decent football game this year. Duke and UConn, baby. Duke on the road, 3-1 on the road this year, headed to the Rent, where UConn is undefeated at home at Rensselaer Field, which RG3 did once say was the loudest environment he ever played a college football game. Just want to put that out there.
Well, he says things for
He says a
value.
lot.
Yeah. He says a lot of shit. You got the basketball program coming out and backing the football team and encouraging everyone to come out and pack the Rent. Hey, this is a big game for them. 3:30 on the CBS Sports Network there. Duke laying the 8.5, total set at 63.5 right there in stores. So on this one here, listen, this is a classic sandwich spot right here for Duke. You go and you beat Clemson last week and you exercise those demons. I think it's the first win over Clemson since like 1980 or something along those lines. Then you come back, you go to UConn. It's a weird spot right now for ACC team too to be playing a non-conference game right now. And then you have Virginia next week. And it's weird to say someone's looking ahead to Virginia, but yeah, that's kind of where we are right now.
Yeah.
So you get that weird sandwich spot on this one here. I think UConn catches them at home right now. I think they're going to have a great home field advantage there. Dan Hurley coming out, making the public plea there. It's going to be great weather, no concerns there. And also Joe, I'm sorry if I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I think it's Fagnano, the quarterback for UConn. He is sixth in the FBS in passing. He's got over 2,500 yards passing, fourth in touchdowns with 22. And by the way, he hasn't thrown a pick all year. The only quarterback with 300 plus attempts without an interception this year. Darian Mensah has thrown 21 touchdowns for Duke, but their defense is a little shaky. Not exactly the same Duke defense that we've seen when Mike Elko was there. So maybe you can look at the over on this game. But UConn has only one turnover this year. They don't beat themselves. This is a very good, very well coached UConn team. Give me the Huskies plus the points here, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on UConn to come out with a win on this one.
Yeah, actually, I agree. This number has moved towards Duke, so I don't know what that's about. But UConn was probably I didn't put them on the underdog parlay, but that was probably my second pick. So yeah, I agree with pretty much everything you just said there. Yeah, I'll probably bet UConn.
Go Huskies. And they got a beautiful dog on the sideline. You can't go against a Husky. You can't. Chris?
I have not seen UConn play this year because what the fuck is the CBS Sports Network? And I'll go opposite of you guys because usually when y'all agree, y'all suck. So give me Duke.
Hey, CBS Sports Network, formerly CSTV, okay, sir, and as a proud once independent contractor for them, who almost lost my life trying to lay cable for the military classic of the South between VMI and the Citadel. Okay, I go all in on the CBS Sports Network.
Oh, Larry,
thank you, Larry,
Larry, you're
funny
active.
Story
I like
about
you,
Temple last week.
Yeah, thank you for all the comments.
Yeah.
Do what? What'd you say about Temple, Chris?
Funny story about Temple last week. Weren't they in our sure bet underdog parlay?
I was locked in on the Owls last week, and Temple was locked in for about 2 quarters of football. And then it all went south, but that's okay. They're in West Point today, taking on the United States Military Academy. I believe I have not looked at that game. I just saw it. I have not.
I like them to cover, and I actually do think they have a shot to win. They played Navy earlier in the year, lost by 1 point. So they can obviously play well against that option, and Navy's a better version of Army. So, yeah, I might actually bet that too, plus the points. Maybe sprinkle some money line. I should have looked at that more for my underdog, but I didn't.
Go Temple.
But yeah, Temple's got a shot.
You know what? It does pain me to say this, especially with Veterans Day approaching, but I do like that as well. So yeah, I might sprinkle a little bit on that. But all right, moving on. Next one on my card, we already covered that. So let's get into the National Football League here. Let me, since I just went, I'll just go ahead and snake draft it in. What do you say?
Sure.
All right. Next up on my card, we got an absolutely disgusting dumpster fire of a game, and I am all in on it, sir. I love it. Browns Jets in the Meadowlands, 1-7, taking on 2-6. Over under is at a disgusting 37.5. Cleveland laying the 2.5. CBS, listen, you're America's most watched network. This game will not help with the ratings. I can tell you that right now. You can put on a rerun of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman from 1997, and it might do more than this game right now. Listen. That being said, Scotty, have you signed the contract with the Jets this week?
No, I'm holding out for more money.
Have you signed the contract with the Jets this week?
I am not at liberty to say.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say no. Well, yeah, these Jets may be calling you guys because they traded away literally everyone this week. Quentin Williams, Sauce Gardner, everyone is gone. That defense absolutely ravaged. Look at their picks, though. This team is going Houston Astros like 2018. They're going to suck and build for something. Maybe they got some trash cans to bang on. I don't know what Aaron Glenn's doing, but the future is coming, Jets. It just ain't going to be right now. This game is absolutely gross. I am going to go with the total on this at 37.5 is disrespectful. These are two national football league franchises. You can stumble into 37 points. Someone's going to turn the ball over, especially with Cleveland's defense. There's going to be a short field. There's going to be a special teams mishap. This is historically low. It's one of the lowest totals of the NFL season. The over is hit in 3 out of Cleveland's last 4 games. The Jets went over 37.5 in 6 of their first 8 games. Even 2 bad offenses, and these are bad offenses, can stumble into 20 points against weak defenses. Cleveland's got a great D. Jets defense has been obliterated with trades and everything. Quinshon Judkins emerging for Cleveland, running the football. This over is going to hit. Lock it in this week, over the 37.5 in the Meadowlands.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the Jets. I'm not touching that total. Yeah, I think the Jets might win this game because who the hell are the Browns to be road favorites, even if it is the Jets? Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got on that. Let's move on. But Larry does want to know Cleveland. Oh, he's not asking. He's just telling us Cleveland under 20.5 team total, which I do agree with that.
Okay.
This is on my card, isn't it? I think it is.
Do you have this on your card?
Pretty sure I picked this.
You do have this on your card.
What are y'all doing, man? Where's the viewers? I'm just fucking around.
We have one, and he's still talking, so we're good. Yeah, this is the Cleveland turnaround game. They're going to win the division. Cleveland minus 2.5. Let's go.
Chris is. Let me tell you something.
There's some -2s out there. I'll give you a -2. It's not going to hit either way, but
sometimes when you put money in on a stock and you just start bleeding, you just decide, you know what, I'm going to double down on it.
Actually,
and Chris
some
is
1.5s out there.
Ooh, a 1.5 for you. Okay. What was it, like the Argentinian sports book or whatever? Like you put money into like
and Caesars.
Oh, okay. You got some money. You got money in some weird books, places I never heard of before. All right. Yeah, this game is gross, and I can't wait to watch it. I just cannot wait to watch it. Brees Hall, by the way, said he was locked in and he thought he was going to get traded. He didn't. I saw a video yesterday. He's literally zooming around the Jets locker room in like what looks like a miniature go-kart. So they're all locked in there. You know, Lamar's taking the ping pong and stuff out in Baltimore. The Dolphins have done the same thing. You got Brees Hall riding around the goddamn like Mario Kart across the Jets locker room. So
check out.
Yeah. All right. Next up on my card here, another gross one. Giants heading to the Windy City, taking on the Bears. By the way, Giants best uniform set, top to bottom in the NFL. Just want to go ahead and put that out there, especially with these 80s like throwbacks coming back. They're vintage whites, as they call them. When you see Bobby Okereke there, vintage whites. Yeah, go ahead.
He's talking about Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, Phil Simms, vintage whites, New York Giants.
Yeah, favorite group of people.
Old money. I do want to be old money. Wasp. 2-7. Chicago 5-3. Bears laying the 4.5 total at 47.5. 1 o'clock on CBS. Listen, the New York Football Giants will cover this 4.5. Listen, each week they just lose another piece. Okay, Neighbors is gone. Scatterbo is gone. I think my ankle might be in better shape than his right now. Hopefully he recovers. But listen, they still got the guy pulling the trigger back there, Jackson Dart. 62% completion percentage, 10 touchdowns, 3 picks, dual threat guy. He's got 5 rushing touchdowns and 251 rushing yards on the ground there. He's the guy that's going to keep them in the game. And by the way, the Bears offensive line, not great. Caleb Williams was sacked 68 times last year. Brian Burns leads the NFL with 11 sacks right now. Kayvon Thibodeau has 2.5 sacks. By the way, he went from a guy that a lot of people thought before the season started maybe the Giants make a move at this deadline, and they didn't move him. Now you got Burns, you got Thibodeau, you got Abdul Carter, who is getting to the quarterback. The sack numbers aren't there, but he's getting to the quarterback with pressure. When the Giants have been good, they've always had a great front seven. They have a great front seven right now. They're under pressure the quarterback. They got something to build around. This Giants team is going to be a problem over the next few years as they continue to build. We'll see what happens with the coaching situation, but I like this. Plus, 35 degrees, I believe they said at kickoff there with about 23-mile-an-hour winds. So the Windy City living up to its name and a 24% chance of rain. Those weather stats courtesy of me as of yesterday when I looked that up. So, yeah, I like the Giants to stay in this game. Give me the G-Men plus the 4.5.
I actually agree with you on that, and I don't know if Larry's talking about this game or the Jets game, but I agree with him too. I'd rather watch figure skating, but yeah, Bears shouldn't be big favorites against anybody. Yeah, Jacksonville's going to put up enough points to cover that and maybe win.
Yeah. Okay. Chris?
Hey, Mom.
I think. Hi, Carla.
Hey, Carla. How you doing today?
I think Leon just hates Caleb Williams because he paints his fingernails.
That sounds about right.
I don't think Caleb Williams is good. So.
Give me Chicago covering easily.
Is that on your card or no?
It's not.
Okay.
I think the Giants really, really fucking suck. Jackson Dart is overrated. He's not the savior you think he is.
You're drunk. He's the king of New York right now.
Yeah, and guess who was last year? Tommy DeVito. Who gives a fuck?
Because he's
no Tommy DeVito.
He's in New England. He's a backup.
We all knew Tommy DeVito was not it.
Yeah. Tommy, once his career is done, Tommy DeVito has a great second career lined up of going to Italian restaurants and signing like chicken cutlets and stuff.
You know who Jackson Dart is? He's Bo Nix.
You're high, sir.
Well, Leon, you like Bo Nix, so
I love Bo Nix. I think Jackson Dart's better than Bo Nix. Jackson Dart is going to be a phenomenal quarterback. He's going to be a top 5 quarterback in the next 5 years.
Okay, he's Johnny Manziel.
No, I love the kid, and if the front office.
Y'all are both wrong. He's good. He's in the middle somewhere.
Listen, the Cowboys had the triplets, okay, with Aikman and Emmett and Irving. The Giants are going to have the triplets with Scatterbo, Neighbors, and Dart. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Are they going to put bionic parts in their legs?
We got to get that turf out of MetLife. We got to get that. It's the second most cursed playing surface behind FedEx Field. But yeah.
Wonder how many other triplets Jerry Jones has had.
Ooh, I ain't touching that one. Those comments by Scotty are not the comments of Let's Not Do This podcast.
Sure
it's subsidiaries or whatever. All right. Next up on my card here, an absolute bloodletting that we're going to get at 4:25 p.m. on Fox. The Washington Commanders. Are they still the Commanders? They changed their name yet? No. Okay. 3-6.
Fuck up every week.
I just want to know.
New joke.
It's changed so much. I just want to keep up.
Get a new joke. Get some glasses and get a new joke.
Fuck you. Anyway, 3-6, taking on the Lions. Taking on the Lions, 5-3. We're not political on this show at all. There's talk that the president may be in attendance for this game as well. So could be interesting there. Detroit laying the 7.5. The total set at 49.5. Listen, I don't even have a lot of stats or anything on this. Commanders, bad. You know what? I'm going to give you the Chris stat line. Commanders, bad. Jaden Daniels, RG3 2.0. Give me the Lions all day, every day. Gibbs, I know that. That's what I'm saying. 2.0. He's tough. He's fragile Freddy. You breathe on the guy, and he's hurt now. That turf, awful. Lions just run the football. Gibbs, Montgomery, couple of passes to Laporta, couple of passes to Amon-Ra. Get out of town. Don't get anyone hurt. Move on to more important things. Be done with this just awful football team in our nation's capital. It's gross. Beat the hell out of them. Go Motor City Kitties.
Well, I like that you're on that side because that means my Commanders have a shot. And you say they breathe on Jaden Daniels and he gets hurt. Did you not see his last injury?
Yeah, I saw it. But I'm just saying, he's Fragile
Yeah.
Freddy. It's like it's statistics, like once you're in a car accident, you're more likely to be in another car accident. Once you get hurt, you're more likely to get hurt again. And it seems like you breathe on this guy. He gets hurt. His elbow looked absolutely atrocious. I'm glad it wasn't worse than what it is, but yeah, I'm not sold.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll find a player prop on this. Yeah, I'm not taking the bait with you anymore on Commanders.
Well, the
I don't
Commanders
know.
have taken the bait 6 times this year, so they got those 6 losses there. So they're about to get 7.
I feel like we got a shot to cover. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but yeah, not good vibes. I think we lose this one, and we probably start just tanking, and they'll probably announce that Jaden Daniels is in fact going on IR if we lose this week.
Just go ahead and set him out for the rest of the year. If that's your franchise guy, if you got long term, this year, just it's like the year David Robinson got hurt for the Spurs. Just go ahead and shut it down. You get Tim Duncan. Just go ahead and shut it down.
That
Suck for
doesn't
this year.
happen. That doesn't happen in football. But
I'm
we
just
can get another quarterback and play dual quarterbacks.
you upgrade the O line or something. Moneyball. I'm saying you got to play some Moneyball right now if you're Washington.
Okay, next.
Christopher.
My bad, Chris.
I have no thoughts.
No. Okay. Who wants to go next here?
Okay.
Okay.
Chris has, I think, 2 games left.
Yeah.
Got all of mine, I'm pretty sure.
Scotty, you are in the beautiful city of Berlin. The Brandenburg Gate is down, and it allows great Western stuff like Falcons Colts to come to town here. 2 great running backs, B. John and Jonathan Taylor. Indy laying the 6.5, 47.5 there at the Allianz Arena, home of Byron Lee. There we go. 9:30 a.m. Sunday, which I'm going to be very hungover after my activities this evening, and I'm going to forget that this game is on at 9:30. So I'll probably
This
be
morning.
around halftime. Yeah, pretty much. 9:30 a.m. NFL Network and NFL Plus. Hey, you people with YouTube TV can actually see this. Scotty, go ahead, sir.
I hate you. Yeah, I like the Falcons plus the 6.5 here. Daniel Jones, 5 turnovers last week. He did have some garbage time yards to make his stat line look a little better than what it really was. But yeah, I think he's going to start regressing. I'm not going to say he's going to turn back into the New York Giants Daniel Jones, but I think, Jesus, Leon, I think that guy in the first
Saturday.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll give you that. Sorry. Didn't mean to call you out. But yeah. First, I think that first 8 weeks, Daniel Jones is not going to be there anymore. I think he'll be okay. But that MVP candidate stuff, we could throw that out the window now. Also, Colts have not had a bye week yet. Now they're traveling to Germany. So they're probably a little tired, a little banged up, ready for their bye week. Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. Falcons top 10 defense in yards per play and turnover rate. So I can see Dan Jones giving them the ball a couple times. And your boy keeps falling out. Yeah. Falcons keep it close. Maybe even win this game. Daniel Jones, 2 picks, a fumble. And yeah, Falcons cover.
Listen, if I'm taking an NFL team over to Germany, my biggest thing right now is just making sure those guys stay away from Artemis. If you don't know what Artemis is, Google that one. You might want to Google it incognito though. So if you can keep the guys out of Artemis, it might be all right. I stayed away from this game. I do. If I had to put something down, maybe look at some, maybe a touchdown parlay. I'm sure for B. John and Jonathan Taylor. Maybe 2 for Jonathan Taylor. By the way, that guy's a touchdown machine, leading the league in that category right now. But yeah, I got nothing on this one. Chris, you got any thoughts?
Who knows which Atlanta team is going to show up this week? I would probably just go into player props. Drake London, if he's healthy. I don't know. He's great.
Yeah, I forgot his new nickname, Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's so
Good.
That's so bad. It's good. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
good name.
It's such like a boomer dad joke that it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot my mom has Indiana Jones as her quarterback. So
Ooh.
she's
All
rooting
right.
for him.
Chris, go to Artemis. Look it up. You might know.
No, I don't think
Should
I'm
I pull it
gonna
up? Should I share my screen and pull it up?
No.
do that.
Sunday, 4:05 on CBS. We got the Battle of the Birds out west here. Jacoby Brissett, proud Wolfpacker, and the Arizona Cardinals fly into Seattle, take on Sam Darnold and Seahawks 6-2. Seattle laying the 6.5, number set at 44.5. What say you, sir?
Yeah, like the Cardinals at that same number I got with the Falcons, the plus 6.5. Jacoby Brissett has unlocked Marvin Harrison and Trey McBride. They have a quarterback that can see over the line of scrimmage now. They are 4-0 against the spread on the road this year. And you got Seattle, who is starting to get some Super Bowl buzz now. I think maybe they're ready for a letdown after blowing my Commanders out last week. Yeah, and Seattle is a better road team under Mike Macdonald than a home team, really. Especially against the spread, they haven't been all that great at home. Yeah, Sam Darnold's starting to get a little bit of MVP buzz. Also, he's not going to win that award, but having a great year, proving that he wasn't just a fluke in Minnesota. But with all that being said, Arizona's a decent defense, and I think they're going to put up enough points to keep this game close. And yeah, Seattle keeps flying back and forth across the country the last few weeks, coming back from Landover last week, and maybe a little bit of a letdown. I think Seattle probably wins the game, but I like Arizona to cover the 6.5.
I don't hate that. I had that on my card. I pulled it out yesterday, and I was going the same route as you. So take with that what you will, people. But yeah, I like that a lot actually for those same reasons.
Yeah, I think Brissett's going to come back down to earth. He's a career backup loser for a reason. Seattle blows him out.
By the way,
He doesn't have to be great.
Seattle, you know me, I'm the king of things that don't matter. Best color scheme in the NFL. Just look at that blue and that green. It's perfect. If I had a franchise, I would start it with those colors. It screams Pacific Northwest.
You're a woman. You and your fashion talk.
Hey, I like uniforms, okay? All right, next up, we got a little West showdown as well. The 49ers, Mac Jones, once again, quarterback in the 49ers. Brock Purdy still dinged up with the longest turf toe in the history of turf toe, it seems, at 6-3, taking on Matthew Stafford and the Rams, 6-2. LA laying the 4.5, total set at 49.5, 425 on Fox. This is going to be one of the better games of the week, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. For part of that reason is why I like the under 49.5 here. Sean McVay and the Rams have gone under in 5 of the 7 games they've been favored in this year. And historically, when he's a favorite, he hits a lot of unders. I think also his division record, he hits a lot of unders too. But yeah, you mentioned one of the best games this weekend, wide open division. Winner of this game is probably the favorite. I don't know what Seattle's looking like in the odds. But yeah, I think that's too many points with a really good Rams defense. I think they're top 10 against the run and the pass in yards per play. You got Mac Jones starting again. That guy is going to start becoming Mac Jones again at some point. 49ers defense is banged up. They haven't been great, but I think they'll start playing better. They get Bryce Huff back this week, and for as bad as they've been, they're number 8 in red zone defense touchdown percentage. So I think maybe hold the Rams to a couple of field goals. The Rams should cover this number, but these division games, they're on the road, could be tricky. I think Kyle Shanahan's actually done pretty decent against McVay. So same coaching tree and all that. So yeah, probably leave the side alone. But for my bet, I think that's too many points. Give me the under 49.5.
I don't hate it. I don't. My one concern is San Francisco's defense, which is crazy saying because like when everyone's healthy, this is one of the best defenses in the league. But I mean, like they are just ravaged with injuries. Yeah, I mean, in the second time around with these teams, division teams know each other. They always play close games with each other. I like LA. Excuse me. I like San Francisco to cover this 4.5. This is probably going to be like a late field goal kind of game. I wouldn't surprise me to see this game go to overtime. If I had to go on the total, I would probably shade toward that under. But I think this is going to be a really good game. I actually might bet this game to go to overtime on like a prop.
You and your stupid bets.
Hey,
Go
It's
Christian
a free.
McCaffrey.
If you have a free bet, maybe.
yeah, I do. I got a little deposit match on a couple.
Yeah, I
things
need to go
today.
cash in a free bet to put on Texas Tech win the championship. I might do that. Let me get out
Speaking
of
of
here.
a Texas Tech game, they just showed a couple who big super Texas Tech fans who moved their wedding up a day, so they could be here for this game this day.
Good for them.
Do not get married on Saturdays in the fall. If your wife wants to get married on a Saturday in the fall, do not do it. She is not the woman for you. That is my relationship advice right there. When I got married, my lovely bride was like, "We're not getting married in the fall." And I said, "Bless you, woman. I love you." And that's why we're still together now. No Saturdays in the fall. No fall weddings. Don't do it.
If I ever get
Yeah.
married, I'm doing it just to piss you off.
Well, once you find the right guy, I'll be very happy for you, Chris. So,
I'll make sure he likes uniforms like you.
we can color coordinate. Yeah. All right. You got any thoughts on this one?
Go Christian McCaffrey.
No weddings, period. Larry, I like it.
I'm agreeing with Larry a lot here.
Yeah, Larry. That's why Larry's got long money. All right. That's why he's got money. He's got no wife. He's got money.
Very true.
Yes. All right. Moving over, Chris, on your card here. No Bucky Irving for the Bucks as they are 6-2 at home, taking on the 7-2 AFC East leading New England Patriots. Wearing the white at home, Tampa Bay. Dave Portnoy planning on being in attendance in Robert Kraft's suite there. That should be interesting to see. But yeah, 1:00 on CBS. Tampa laying the 2.5, and the total set at 48.5.
I have no statistical analysis. I just have vibes, and Baker Mayfield is the vibe. Give me Tampa Bay -2.5.
Did you like the sassy Baker Mayfield picture that I put up there for you?
It's not that sassy.
He's kind of like stunned a little bit. He's feeling himself there.
Could be better. You could have found a better one.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I went with the over on this in a parlay. I think there's an opportunity for some points in this game back and forth. Don't have a lot of statistical analysis on this. It's kind of vibes as you're feeling. But when I looked at that total, I feel like these two teams could produce a 50-point game. I could see like a 27, 25, 28, 25 kind of game. So yeah, 28, 24 or something like that. Yeah, I went with the over here. It's not on my card, but
On their first glance, I would say I have to do some more digging, but Patriots are undefeated on the road. Maybe take them with the 2.5. I don't know. I might just do a prop for this one. Have to do some more research.
No, is Ramondre Stevenson playing? I believe I saw he was out. Yeah, he's out. So if you're stashing Travion Henderson in fantasy, there maybe an opportunity for him to get some play. Maybe Mike Vrabel will decide. You know what? Hey, I actually have a decent running back here that we can use because that guy's just been underutilized so far, in my opinion. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right. Next up for you, Chris, to round things out for you, you got a little AFC East showdown. Thurman Thomas and Jim Kelly and Dan Marino and everyone's not walking through that door right now. We got Tua Tagovailoa and the 2-7 Dolphins taking on the Bills. 6-2 with Josh Allen. Buffalo laying a 9.5 over under at 50.5. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Buffalo blue in the stands because they love to get out of the frigid north and come down south to Miami. What say you, sir?
My original thoughts were that Buffalo should win this game very easily, but 9.5 is a lot on the road. I know Miami is absolute dog shit, but I just give me Miami plus the 9.5. Don't know why, just a feeling. just like
Let me
the
make
Tampa Bay
sure
game.
that's the best number.
There are two
Yeah.
people that coach football right now in the United States of America, and I look at it and I wonder how do they still have a job. One is Luke Fickle at Wisconsin. Like, how has he not been fired yet? I don't know. And the other is Mike McDaniel with these Miami Dolphins. I don't know if if Ace Ventura has some dirt on somebody in the organization or something. I don't know. Maybe Flipper was pushing drugs or something in their cover. I don't know what's going on in that Dolphins organization, but it ain't good. I think Buffalo comes there and just walks the dog all over Miami. I think this game is one of those. If this was like 1993 and you only got a couple games a week, this is one of those games where CBS would like turn it to another game in like the fourth quarter. My dad used to always get so pissed. He's a Cowboys fan, and like when Dallas was good in the early '90s, and he would just be walking the dog on someone, and you flip. Oh, we're gonna get Giants Eagles now. And he'd be so pissed. Like, Dad, Dallas is up 35 points on
Yeah.
Cincinnati. It doesn't
It
matter.
should go that way, but I just don't think it will.
Yeah. It should. On paper, it should. Just like Thursday night, Denver should have just walked all over the Raiders, but it didn't
Well,
happen.
that was my analysis pretty much for and the spot for the Tulane Memphis game.
Yeah.
And that worked out. But yeah, I kind of like the over on this one. Like both of y'all said, the Bills should go in here and blow them out, but I don't know. Maybe Miami puts up some points to stay close. Never know what Tua's going to do. Whether it's going to be nice. Yeah, I don't know. How bad does Buffalo want to come in and put a whooping on them is going to be the question. They just want to go in there and get a win and get out. Miami will probably cover, but yeah, give me the over.
All right, going with the over there for Miami and Buffalo. All right, gentlemen, are we ready for our underdog parlay of the week, sir?
Maybe we'll hit one leg this
Sure.
week.
All right, pull these numbers from the FanDuel Sports. Hey, we hit one earlier in the season, so
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
as Scotty said, if we hit two, we're golden. All right,
and
so
the money. Yeah,
we got Buster here.
Buster.
Buster's hungry. He needs some treats, so we need to make some money for old Buster here. All right, so first up, we got Kansas at plus 160 on the FanDuel Sportsbook. Who's got Kansas?
That is me. And I'm pretty sure they're playing Arizona, right?
They are, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
Okay.
really confident in this right now. Jesus Christ.
I don't think Arizona's very good. They've won games that they shouldn't have won, and I think Kansas has lost games that they shouldn't have lost. Give me Kansas.
I hope you're right because I was a Kansas fan going into
You
the
were
year. I
big on the Kansas train.
thought they were
earlier
going
this
to
year.
be really good, and yeah, they just haven't. But yeah, I'm not going to be mad at you for picking Kansas. Go Kansas.
You know what? Kansas needs to change the vibes after their basketball team fucked me yesterday, losing to North Carolina.
I won money on that.
Yeah,
I
so
went 4-1 last night, actually.
Kansas isn't very good. They have one very, very good player, and that's about it.
Yeah, that freshman, what's his name? Daring, I forget his name. But yeah, he's probably gonna be the first pick. Andrews, I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't remember his name, but it was him just trying to do it by himself, basically.
Yeah, but yes, this is Kansas is a football school now. That's what I'm going
Larry,
with.
This is football. Yes.
Kansas is a football school now. We're going with KU over Arizona, which historically is a great basketball matchup as well. All right, next up here on the card, Auburn. Dead cat bounce at plus 190 as Hugh Freeze is gone as they travel to take on Vanderbilt there.
Yeah, no Hugh Freeze, that one game bump. Their defense is actually really good. I think they can stop some of that silly shit that Vanderbilt's going to run. Vandy's been playing a lot of really good teams. Now they're at home against Auburn. Do they really get up for this game? I know Auburn's going to be up for it. Like I said, that first game without Hugh Freeze. So yeah, I'll take the shot on Auburn.
Okay, Auburn getting the win there. And for me, Monday Night Football, you got the Eagles and the Packers plus 106 for the Philadelphia. Listen, Green Bay lost at home to Carolina last week. So of course this is a classic spot where you expect Green Bay to bounce back. Good teams don't lose 2 games in a row. Green Bay is a very good team. They play good defense. Micah Parsons has fit in there just well. But listen, you're telling me that a team that lost at home to Carolina, you're telling me that the defending Super Bowl champions are on the road and they're going to lose in Green Bay to that team? No, no, I don't think so. I think Philadelphia's starting to figure out some things. Their turnover differential is like +4 compared to the Packers. I think they're like at 0 on the turnover differential there. We've seen Jalen Hurts, especially over the last few weeks. He's playing well, and they've actually figured out, hey, you know what? We have 2 pretty damn good receivers. We should probably throw the football to them. And they're starting to do that. And I think that's going to open up things for Saquon a little bit more as well. I like this Philadelphia and their defense, by the way. Trade deadline, when they picked up Jalen Phillips from Miami, they got Michael Carter the second, Jair Alexander, former Packer. So yeah, they've shoring up some things there defensively. I think Philadelphia is getting right for the stretch run, and I think it starts here. Give me Philadelphia over the Packers on Monday Night Football. Drop those 3 into the FanDuel Sportsbook. That gives you 14.53 for those odds. Scotty, if Chris is panhandling over on Midlothian Turnpike and he's in front of the Rosies and some guy goes in there and wins money and he goes to Taqueria Panchito and gets him some tacos and he's got some spare change and he says, you know what, Chris, I see you panhandling. And he gives Chris a $10 bill and he goes and deposits that into the FanDuel Sportsbook and lays this down. What does Chris win with a $10 bet on this?
Well, before he gives it all the way for a pack of cigarettes, he would win $145.30.
Wait, I don't even smoke. Can you buy a pack of cigarettes for $10?
It is getting very hairy out there.
What,
you have
what
to
are
buy
they-
2 to get the discount, and
Are there cigarette bundles? Buy 2 get 1 free.
no, you save like $3 if you buy 2. So right now I'm paying $17 for a day and a half's worth of cigarettes. I really got to quit. I need more gambling money, and cigarettes are taking it away from me.
Are these brand name cigarettes? Or are they like the Kim Jong Un specials from like North
They
Korea?
they are Newports. Please sponsor the show. I would
Jesus
love
Christ.
free cigarettes.
I don't even smoke, and I know those are ghetto. All right, 14.53. Chris,
Hit the
you know what?
button, Scotty. Hit the button.
Might be racist.
There we
Might
go.
be racist.
Chris, your birthday just passed. I'm gonna buy you a pack of Marlboro Reds. Okay,
Ew. No.
that's gonna be my
Save your money, please.
I'm
Save
gonna
your
watch.
money.
I'm gonna watch you smoke them. Oh, that sounds
I
really, really
I will
weird.
not.
All right.
You
All right,
are
but yes.
really weird. Can you actually see me?
Yes, unfortunately. Hopefully my glasses will be shipped soon. Of course, they got to scrape the third outer moon of Jupiter to get the materials from my glasses. So we'll see.
You
what
do have
happens.
a really fat face.
Yeah, not as fat though. The ladies are liking this. Okay, a little salt and pepper here. They do like this. But yes,
Of course, you
14.53
would make a food reference.
on the FanDuel Sportsbook there. Kansas, Auburn, and the Philadelphia Eagles there. All right, boys, what we got here? Any final thoughts?
I want to
Jerry Springer?
thank Larry for participating a lot in the show. We
Larry,
appreciate
My
it.
mom.
We like you. Don't be a
Hit
stranger.
subscribe.
Hit
share.
subscribe. Tell your
Hope you
friends.
had as much fun as we did.
I like to thank Elijah Craig for my bourbon this morning. Excuse me, for my rye, and Sam Adams for my beer this morning. And I wish I could bet in this lovely state of Virginia on this Virginia Wake Forest game because the Cardiac Cavs, very 2007
You can.
vibes. Oh yeah,
Novig.
on Novig. Yes, that is right. I may do that.
And you,
Very
did you
two-
sign up for Kalshi? I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but
I
you
did.
can do
I
it
did.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
not. I just signed up for it. I have not played with it yet, but yeah, I may take a look at that. I think Virginia beats Wake Forest, but I think it will be a very close game. Very 2007 vibes from the Cavaliers right now, where they won like 7 games by 5 points or less, or something like that. Virginia, a lot of people like they should not be in the playoff conversation. They just keep winning. It ain't sexy, but they just keep winning.
Fuck the haters.
Wake Forest coming off getting absolutely undressed
Scotty.
and dismantled by
Pointed the wrong way.
by Florida State. So yeah. By the way,
There you go.
Florida State Clemson is this week, and who would have told you
Nobody cares.
like 2 years ago, Florida State
Yeah.
Clemson, no one gives a shit
Is that on
whatsoever.
the CW?
I don't. It might be on America's Most
Two
Wanted because like I
lame
want to
duck
find someone to watch
coaches.
that. Yeah.
Also, Leon, I don't know if you've been watching. This is completely unrelated to anything we talked about today.
Sweet.
But the basketball team looks completely different than what we saw in that Villanova.
Virginia
Scrimmage.
basketball. Chris is
Yes.
speaking about. Yes.
VCU.
I have
Couldn't
hope
watch
again.
it. VCU was winning most of the game and lost at the very end to Utah State last night.
Utah
Go
State.
Couldn't
Aggies.
watch it. It was on some weird channel, Urban Edge Network. I don't know what that is.
That sounds about right for VCU. So
Yeah.
Relax.
NC
I
State, by
think
the way.
it was probably a Utah State channel.
NC State, by the way, fuck you, Andy Kennedy, you snitch. Getting the W there in Raleigh, running up all over UAB. If you don't know the story of Andy Kennedy, Google it, look it up. Former Wolfpacker, transferred to UAB, tried to drop a dime on Jimmy V and the personal files book. He can go to hell, and so did his Blazers. Fuck him. That's why you don't have a football coach right now either. Go to hell,
Yeah,
UAB.
not everybody can have a great human being as a coach, a basketball coach like NC State.
We'll wait. Just win, baby. Slick Willie's doing his thing. Just win, baby. That's all that matters. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I got third division European soccer to watch, and then I got a party to go to and get absolutely obliterated. So I'm enjoying my my Saturday. Keep your stick on the ice, Larry, Carla. Thank you for the comments, Larry. Thank you for the sub. Everyone else, be a friend, tell a friend, like, subscribe. We'll see you back here Wednesday night, 7:30. Let's Not Do This podcast. Also, keep an eye on the socials for Getting Loose with Leon. No podcast this week, but I will put up my picks for F1. I'm in the lab a little bit later on, getting you ready for Sao Paulo as they head to Brazil tomorrow. So the sprint races today, I don't give a fuck about that. F1 tomorrow, Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'll get you ready with some picks for that. So, all right, we'll see you then.